NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. And the opening tip won by the New York Knicks. Smith to Kevin Knox. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Taking advantage of the turnover.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
New York in control of the basketball to Dennis Smith Jr. Shot from in close, no good. Ball. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Smith, they go down low to Randall. Okafor with the rebound. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Favors to Ball. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Favors. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Won't go. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Holiday to Favors. Down low to Okafor. From the painted area, won't go down. Smith into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And that one is out. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Redick. Holiday. His first effort off the mark. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Holiday. Has a look. Shot by Holiday, no good.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Hayden on the drive, but it won't go. Redick with it. Down two. From long range, defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down. Hayden into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. So the Knicks keep possession. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For New York, number 2, Wayne Ellington. Stepping in for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 55.
Hayden. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Holiday controls the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Redick. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Hayden with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Alonzo Trier. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. He buries it, creating space with the step back. He'll let one fly from half court. That's it for the first quarter. The Knicks have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
To Josh Hart. Gets it in the right corner. Holiday. To Josh Hart. For 3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Holiday in possession. Down 3. Trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Short jumper won't go down. Holiday controls the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Favors. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Holiday. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, New York.
Payton to Julius Randle. To Payton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Elfrid Payton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Free throw's good, a three-point play, and with that, they go up by 3.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Ball. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Here comes the screen. Alonzo Trier to Payton.
2 minutes left in the second.
Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Holiday to Ball. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from inside. The possession lies with New York. Surveys the floor. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Holiday in possession. They're down 3. To Ball. Can't connect. Payton into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Block shot. They've recovered it. Shot by Ingram misses. Payton with the basketball. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's me.
Ball to Holiday. Top of the key. Holiday. You've got to get that one to go. Shot from the lane won't go. That'll do it for the first half. The Knicks have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Knicks are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. The Pelicans have kept it close after one half. And even though they're losing, you don't see a lack of confidence from their shooters. That could be the difference for them in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Assists.
With the way this game is played out in the first half, I'm thinking each of these squads need a team-building seminar. There are so few assists between them. Selfish basketball is contagious, and it's clearly affecting the flow of the game.
Player of the half.
Robinson did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Drew Holiday definitely fits the title of this segment. If I was a teammate, I'd be doing my best to remind him he's still got 2 more quarters to change things around. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that happen. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
New Orleans has it. Sizing up the defense. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Ball to Favors. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hayden into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. To Payton. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Bullock can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Possession lies with New York. To Payton. He's looking for that touch. Count the bucket for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Hayden. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Lonzo with it. Leads just a point. Holiday to Favors. Here comes the screen. Oh, Lonzo Ball. 3 for 6 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the New York Knicks, number 9.
Okafor with the rebound. Ball with it up top. Up by 3. To Holiday. Work it down to Favors. Gets a shot up off the mark. Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Taken by the Pelicans. To Favors. Driving right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Ball. Down low to Okafor. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Number 2.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Ball with the basketball. Up 5. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The assist from number 9.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. This quarter's in the books. The Pelicans in front. The Knicks to inbound here to start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Holiday in possession. Leads 3. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. to Redick. 4-3. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
And easy to get back on defense.
Holiday controls the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Redick. Down low to Okafor. And look out.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Screen.
Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
New Orleans going to take it up. Holiday to Redick. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. The follow won't go either.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Can't miss those. To Holiday. Redick to Holiday. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Lets it fly from long range. Good for 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for the New Orleans
Smith.
number 9.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Smith off the mark. To Ball. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Has a look. Ball shot off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's a big finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 14, Brandon Ingram.
To Kevin Knox. To Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen.
1 minute remaining.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, emphatic slam. Timeout here for the Knicks. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Fans, have you seen the criticizers in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 111 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Dennis Smith Jr.
J.J. Redick.
To Kevin Knox. Down to 5 on the 24. To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Smith shot, no good. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans were solid in today's victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Knicks couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The New Orleans Pelicans did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Jahlil Okafor was happy to throw down plenty of dunks, and if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the New Orleans Pelicans. That does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.